The way that 48 Social works is that it takes in the video and it has this fingerprint based on the teacher, right? So it analyzes, if we have it, it analyzes a bunch of existing quotes or existing reels, existing titles and hooks that perform well for this teacher. It feeds it into the specific type of prompt that kind of pulls out a very structured metadata about this teacher. And then that's fed into this prompt with Claude that actually, so the idea is that as you use 48 Social, because we also have analytics for each post as it goes out, the only piece that's missing for that is we just need to connect to the analytics data and see which post did well. And then we can continuously update and refine that JSON structure. So over time, the posts get better and better based on actual market data. So yeah, it picks out quotes, it picks out reels, and then it will go to a stock media library and it will find matching images, it'll find matching B-roll and things like that. So we built that earlier as well, where it's similar, where again, a brand will upload or will screenshot, this is what this brand looks like. And then there's a tool that just analyzes and maps it into like a metadata, but it's a different structure, so it's fast. And then when you search for images, it will compare the image against that metadata and it will pick the ones that are the closest. So it has a brand match. So it wouldn't be like, so if your brand is really cartoony, then it wouldn't pick the images that are super realistic. It would prefer the cartoon or the vibrancy or maybe your pastels or something like that. So it can match both like things like brightness, style, contrast, as well as things like topics. So you might say, avoid images of misty mountains because for your brand, you feel that's too, I don't know, it's too mystical or something like that. And you really want just bright fields of flowers and dolphins or something. You can put that into this structure, compare against both, and it's pretty fast. So that's the next phase. So we have everything working, and it's this phase of actually just tuning it to make it brand appropriate.
I think that's what is so important because there's all sorts of people putting out content with AI, right?
Yeah.
But that's why there's a lot of people who are like, oh, when they feel it's AI, they're like integrity down. But if you can tune it to brand and bring that brand voice very clearly, and that means the teacher and the teachings with authenticity, that's what we need to do. We have to do that. We can't just be like I slob putting out a whole bunch of content